to the SMS Weekly Digest.
We are the Mouth of South, and your anchors, Dalton
and Devin.
This week's theme was road trip.
And this was our winner. They also submitted to this wonderful email right here.
Awesome.
The farther away you go from your house for food, the better it always is.
What do you mean?
Well, I eat at my house, the food's okay. I go to Kansas City, the food's pretty good, it's alright. But I go to like Mexico or somewhere, food is perfect.
I wonder if there's a McDonald's in Antarctica.
Bruh.
And now, the weekly
Bagooder.
Will make you hot like a princess.
Hoagies and grinders, navy beans, meatloaf sandwich, sloppy dough, sloppy dough, sloppy dough, come on, sloppy dough, you know.
Welcome back to Spagooter. This week we are here with Cruz, and we are going to do a saltine cracker race. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1.
Jack, hold on. Oh my god!
You never want to go on a road trip with your pets, trust me.
Why?
Because pets can't drive, obviously. CIA!
Crammed, interesting adventure.
Yeah, that's basically how all my road trips go.
For this week, CIA is citizenship. The C in CIA.
Alright, kids, where do you want to eat?
I want to go McDonald's. No Subway. No, it's Subway, dummy.
Hey, you guys need to stop arguing. Just pick a place. Stop arguing, kids. Hey! I said stop arguing!
Father, I feel that tone that you are speaking in is a little demanding. Try to de-escalate the situation in a more calm manner.
Wow. Where'd you learn that from, kid?
From the Weekly Digest, of course. My favorite YouTube channel. And that's just one of the many ways you can show citizenship. The C in CIA. For this week, CIA is citizenship. The C in CIA.
I wonder, which teacher should I take on a road trip?
Mr. Morgan. Definitely.
If I went with Mr. Morgan, this is what our car would look like.
Merca. Me and Devin were once on a road trip with somebody who was not a superstar student, and this is what happened. If you do not want this to happen to you, be a superstar student.
Like this next person.
I nominated Ethan Brumley for Superstar Student.
Why did you nominate him?
There are many reasons why I nominated Ethan, but the primary reason is that he has been spreading music around the school. I've heard from several teachers that he's presented different types of music to them and just encouraging the fine arts here at South Middle School, which is one of our goals. I just appreciate him being willing to take that step and take on that challenge and do a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Why do you think you're nominated for Superstar Student?
Because I've been having A's, always arriving on time, and always been completing my work before it was always done too late, and I don't have anything missing in her class.
When you go on road trips and look out the window, you see some pretty amazing sights. You see landscapes, mountains, maybe even a few lakes. Should inspire some pretty interesting drawings.
And Art Atomic. How many road trips has Mr. Williams been on in 2024?
3.5 on the dot.
Exactly.
Teacher high fives, teacher high fives, teacher high fives, give a teacher high five.
Welcome back to Principal's High Five. This week's Principal's High Five goes to your secretary, Miss Ashley. Can you tell them why?
Yes, first of all, I just want to say that Miss Ashley's birthday is this Saturday. So if you see Miss Ashley in the office this week, please tell her a happy birthday. And then second off, what's not to love about Miss Ashley? She is always so helpful, she is so kind, she genuinely has a huge heart for kids. She just makes my day and I appreciate her so much. So happy birthday, Miss Ashley.
Yeah, Miss Ashley is actually very helpful to this clip. So, because every time I go up to the office, she tells me exactly where the principals are, and that's how I track them down. So, yeah, she's a good person to have up in the office. So, congratulations, Mrs. Ashley, and thank you for all that you do. You get a high five. Perfect.
Yay!
Miss Payne is a great cook. But what do you think she cooks for road trips?
Stuff she can eat in the car, duh.
Roll the clip.
So in my sewing class, what I do is I send off these monster pictures to all of our feeder schools, Kelsey, Norman, Irving, and Stapleton, and I ask the first grade students to draw a monster, and they don't know what they're doing it for, but my 7th graders and 8th graders sew the monster and bring it to life, and then we deliver them to the schools. And I chose Brianna for this assignment because she did such a great job.
All right, did you think it was hard to bring the first graders monster to life?
Yeah, so I struggled a little bit at first, but once you start sewing, you just get into it and it becomes a whole lot easier.
All right, did you have fun with this?
Yes, a lot.
Cool, and do you like what you made? Do you like how you did?
I think I could have done a few things better, but I think I did it really good and the first grader will love it.
All right, thank you. That'll be all for today.
When was the first road trip?
Once upon a time, the first cross-country automobile trip was made in 1903 in a Cleveland-made Winton automobile. Dr. H. Nelson Jackson, a physician from Burlington, Vermont, and his chauffeur, Sewell Kay, were the designers.
Duh. I am so into fitness. Fitness cookie in my mouth.
And that's why he died.
Hey South, we're your South Middle School sports broadcasters, and today we'll be shifting gears from football to wrestling.
Last Friday there was a dual meet in Webb City. An outstanding 7th grade performance was Israel Reed. He had a 6-3 victory on Friday.
And Kemper Lloyd won both of his matches. Now we'll be interviewing Israel. Here I am with Israel, and we'll be asking him a few questions. Israel, what made you want to join wrestling?
Because it's a cool sport to do.
What's your favorite part about wrestling?
You get to learn new tricks and takedowns.
What advice would you have for someone who's just beginning wrestling?
Don't be scared and take the hit.
Alright, thanks Israel.
I wonder if Foxwell goes on road trips.
Nah, she has a portal to Narnia in her closet. Why would she ever need to travel if she has that?
Welcome to What's in Mrs. Foxwell's Mind. Well, this week, I'm going on a road trip. I've got my hat, I've got my shades, and I've got some snacks. Hey, come on in. You need a ride? What's the matter with you anyway?
My husband left me for a snake named Greta.
A snake named Greta? Well, I just don't know what to say about that, you poor girl. If it was me, I would just have to have murder on my mind. Murder on my mind. You're safe for now. Come on in. You come on in too. Oh my goodness. What are these people like? We got somebody bawling their eyes out. Someone who's sick, and I just think I'm gonna have to get rid of all of you.
What?
Well, just a minute. I gotta run into the gas station for a second.
Can you give me some medicine? Can you get me some
Yep, I'll be right back.
I need some tissues. I hope she gets more Germex. I need more.
Hey, you guys enjoying the ride?
Yeah.
All right, that's kind of road trip I like. Nice and quiet. See you next week on What's in Mrs. Foxwell's Mind.
The Scarecrow is a great road trip planner. In college, it was outstanding in its field.
Wow. Just wow. Dalton?
Why should you not play cards in the jungle? There's too many cheetahs. Why did the kid cross the playground? To get to the other slide. What do you call a superhero with a bad sense of direction? Wonder Woman. People are making way too many apocalypse jokes. It's like there's no tomorrow. Why are kitchens good at math? Because of all the counters.
Never go on a road trip with Devin. You're gonna need a counselor after.
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
Welcome back to Counselor's Corner. You know, I've been hearing some things around school about cell phones being out. Please follow the rules. Do not have your cell phones out. As soon as before you step foot into that building, put your cell phone away, have it turned off, put it in your backpack, and then keep it there. And then when you're out of school and the bell rings, you are able to get your cell phone back out and use it. Please follow the rules to keep yourself out of trouble. And have a great day. Bye. Thank you.
What are some good road trip memes?
This one right here.
Nah, I got a better one. This one.
I like it. I like it.
Name an animal with 3 letters in its name.
Alligator.
You didn't have to cut me off. I could never know we were nothing. I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger, and I feel so low.
Of the hardest things for people to say. I was wrong. I need help. And Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce.
If you were driving from New York to Missouri and stopped twice along the way, how many people are driving from Spain to France over Christmas time?
53 and a dog.
That is correct. Oh, actually, no, there's 2 dogs.
Really?
Yeah.
The golden retriever. I'm so dumb.
If you were to pick 3 items to go on a road trip, what would they be and why?
Probably my very first stuffed animal. It meant really a lot to me because this lady gave to me when I was maybe 4, and then my Bible that my grandma gave to me when I was also 4, and then I'd probably take this doll that my godmother gave to me because I haven't seen her in a really long time, and it means a lot to me.
If you were to pick 3 things to go on a road trip, what would they be and why?
I would pick water because just in case I get dehydrated. I would take food because you could die from starvation and I would want to eat because I'd get hungry. And then I would take a game just in case I get bored.
If you were to pick 3 things to go on a road trip, what would they be and why?
My phone, my man that's not my man, and Dr. Pepper because I can't live without them.
I would bring my phone, my best friend, and then food because I'm big and yeah.
The time has come.
Don't say it. Don't you say it.
La biblioteca.
Come on.
Books. Bookity books. 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 Bookity books. 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 Bookity books. 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 Books.
Hello, what book have you recently read?
Because of Winn-Dixie.
Can you tell me a little about Because of Winn-Dixie?
So there's this girl named Opal, and she's alone with her dad because her mom recently passed away, and she finds this dog named Winn-Dixie in a grocery store, and she takes him home and she like takes care of him, and they're like, well, she goes to this, she's walking and she goes to this place which is like a pet store, and she finds a collar, so she works for the pet owner's place, and there was no dogs allowed, but like they go in there, and that's how she gets money. And then she like meets different friends along the way, and they're like older and then younger, like they're different ages. And she goes to this lady, and she's blind, so she doesn't really know what's going on. But they have a party there, and her name is Gloria, and they have a party there. And then when Dixie runs away, and they try to find him, and they finally do, and then yeah, that's it.
Can you tell me your favorite part of this book?
My favorite part is probably when she meets Winn-Dixie.
Thank you.
Quiz Bowl has a meet in Diamond next Thursday, November 20th.
Girls basketball and wrestling also both have competitions next week.
Good luck to all of our Eagles.
That concludes this week's Weekly Digest.
Peace out, South.
Don't talk, get down!